You won't fight me because I'm better than you? And they know it.
Don't turn your back on me! I will wrestle you any day of the week, and I'll beat your ass!
Attaboy, champ. Looks like we got ourselves a match.
Yo, party people, what is up? It's your boy, the best gabber in the biz. What an episode of Dynamite that we had tonight on the road to Forbidden Door as it continues. MJF's next opponent is definitely bringing the boom. The main event for the first collision has been made official. And, guys, he did it. Our international ruler of the world found a way to retain the title again. Guys, don't worry. Everything that happened here on Dynamite, you're about to hear here, right now, top to bottom, start to finish. Because newest episode covering the gift of Gabe is about to start right, oh yeah, now. Okay, guys, so, like I said on the last week episode, I had a little bit of doubt. I didn't want to, but I had the feeling like we were going to crown a new international champion, but I'm kind of happy that I was proven wrong because our international ruler of the world, Orange Cassidy, the workhorse champion, acknowledge him, has found a way to retain the championship again. And what an incredible match. I'll admit, when he hit Swerve with that orange punch and beach break combo, I was like 1-2, and then he kicked out. I was like, all right, Swerve's winning. Then when Orange kicked out of the Swerve stomp, I was like, ooh. Dude, Orange Cassidy found a way to win again. Look, I know some of us were just like, damn, Swerve really should have won, but at the end of the day, we're not really too upset that Orange Cassidy's reign is continuing. It's literally been great. He'll now hit 8 months as champion with 24 successful title defenses. Dude's a legend. One of the best champions in AEW history, and he's only the second person ever to hold this very belt. Just absolutely amazing. Now, I don't think this whole thing is over. You saw the embassy coming out to attack Orange Cassidy because you could see the dude was spent, could barely even defend himself afterwards. Had to be literally helped up by Sting and Darby, who came in to make the save, having Orange Cassidy's back. I think this might have maybe been the last hurrah because I think they're going to run back Swerve and Orange Cassidy at the Forbidden Door pay-per-view for the international title one more time. And I think that is where Swerve could potentially win the belt. If they do Swerve, and I think they're going to do it again. If they do Swerve versus Cassidy again, I'm going to have to give it to Swerve. But right now, let's just enjoy our international rule of the world once again, finding a way when we, in the back of our minds, are like, damn, it looks like he might lose the belt. But he found a way to get the dub one more time and just barely sneak by with this championship. Again, acknowledge Orange Cassidy. Greatness. Straight greatness. Alright, you guys, the main event for the very first collision next Saturday night, can't believe it's already almost here, for collision is going to be Jay White and Ricky Starks Jay White and Rock Hard Juice Robinson, you know, the guy that was supposed to say Ricky! Teaming up with the Ring of Honor Television champion Samoa Joe against making their pretty much their second match as a trio ever, CM Punk, and FTR. Now, that match is going to be great. I'm sure it leads to a lot of things. Building the foundation for more of, CM, FTR as a trio, as well as a potential future rivalry between CM Punk and Samoa Joe here in AEW. But, once again, for the second straight week, you heard it there, and you saw people reacting to it like someone like even from the actual arena made it clear too. They started out with a little bit of cheers, but they kind of turned into like a little bit of boos. And even a CM Punk chant tried to get started again, but it quickly died down. I'm telling you, it's starting to become plain and clear as day. outside of Chicago, it's looking like CM Punk's really going to be fighting for a mixed reaction, almost kind of barely. So if the plan is to not turn him heel, they might have to really start considering it, because a lot of people are still sour over what he did back at All Out, causing pretty much the Brawl Out incident. The whole thing was crazy and controversial, and a lot of people still aren't really cool with that. I understand that, and I don't know. So I think they definitely are just going to have to turn him heel. I don't know. As soon as possible into his next AEW stint, if they're not already, because I don't know. And plus, if you turn him heel Punk was always really good. When you go back and watch clips or you experience live, heel Punk is really good. And then that's one thing that'll get fans back on the side, eventually. But for right now, I think they're gonna have to turn him heel. Hell, dude pretty much went with the whole bald look. That makes me give kind of some inclination that he's gonna end up turning heel. But I don't think it'll be on the first Collision show. CM, FTR going at it with Joe, Jay White, and Rock Hard Juice Robinson in some trios action in Chicago. So expect, Rock Hard Juice Robinson to take the pin from a little GTS action as, Chicago erupts at the return of CM Punk in his first match back. All right, you guys, we were wondering who could be next for MJF. Who is going to be the next person to fight MJF for the World Championship? Well, guess what? I have that answer for you, and it's Adam Cole, baby! Love it. Love it. First things first, I don't think this match takes place at Forbidden Door. They're doing an eliminator match next week. I smell something fishy. I smell some sort of a wonky kind of finish. But I don't think this match takes place at Forbidden Door. Even if Cole wins, I don't see it at Forbidden Door. When has getting to MJF ever been that easy? The pay-per-view's literally like 2 weeks away. There ain't no way that they're just going to be like, okay, Cole wins, and then we're just going to go right to the championship. That's just never been how it's worked with MJF before he was champion or when he's been champion. There's always been obstacles to get in the way. Plus, that's not a build to they have one other promo exchange? To build them match. Of course, it'd be a great match, and maybe they don't have to build it, but still, I think maybe if Cole ends up getting the win without really too much shenanigans, I think the match still happens after Forbidden Door, because I don't think MJF genuinely wants to compete on Forbidden Door. And being perfectly honest, with the match quality you're going to have on that card already, with Okada versus Danielson and Ospreay versus Omega 2 for the IWGP US title, do you honestly need MJF to even be on the show? Those are two matches that could easily close the show by far and be not only matches of the night or match of the year contenders, but be two of the greatest matches of all time. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not... Either Cole loses some shenanigans next week that continues this to keep going forward, or Cole just wins and we do this after Forbidden Door and they try to push it till I don't even know when. Could they go all the way to All In? I think that's a little hard because that's literally in August and it's June. But hey, I guess we'll have to see. It's not like it's something that's never been done before. Just gonna have to wait and see. I'm straight up down with Cole versus MJF. The promo exchange was pretty cool too. I see you, MJF, doing the whole callback from Adam Cole and Karrion Kross during that promo. Didn't feel the level of shredding like Adam Cole did to Karrion Kross, only because when Cole was saying that to Kross, it really was personal and a lot more truthful. Because Karrion Kross can never touch Adam Cole in that wrestling ring, and we all knew that, which is why you felt that promo more in here. When MJF said it to Cole, we know Adam Cole can go right with MJF in any capacity on the mic and especially in the ring. So, I love the promo exchange. Adam Cole can go at it on the mic just as good as MJF can. The freaking drug test remark was actually hilarious.
But if you really, really do want to go down that road, I got an idea, Max. How about me and you both walk backstage? We both piss in a couple of cups, and we see who's natural and who's not. Oh, you don't want to do that? Yeah, I thought so.
I was like, ooh, that was good. That was good, baby. So we'll see how it goes next week in the Eliminator match. It's not matching up for me. I don't think it happens at Forbidden Door. I could be wrong. Genuinely could be wrong. But I'm not feeling the very fast kind of build because that's never happened with an MJF match before, and especially now as we're world champion. But we'll see how it goes next week. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Once again, those dudes that like to F people up, the BCC, Moxley, Yuta, Claudio, got the dub in a solid match over Chaos Project of Rocky Romero and Best Friends. Love the match. It was great. I always love seeing the BCC kick some ass, but now they have to turn their attention to next week as we take the next chapter in the BCC and Elite rivalry when Hangman Adam Page and the Young Bucks issue the challenge. It has been accepted. The Young Bucks reuniting in trios action against Moxley, Yuta, and Claudio next week. That is going to be a straight up banger. I cannot wait. We all know that this eventually is going to be leading to Blood or Guts because, oh God, where could Kenny be? You know he's over there getting Ibushi, but then he's going to have to come back and deal with the Will Ospreay problem. Hell, and even the Takeshita and Don Callis problem at some point in the future. But hey, I'm all down for seeing this trios match. That's going to be a match. That's probably going to even... That probably won't be an event next week because Cole and MJF probably get that. But hey, I'm all for that Young Bucks reunion versus BCC. Yeah, I'm going to be sitting down enjoying every single second of that. Thank you very much. Because they are not amateurs, but they are elite. Okay, you guys, we close out the show with on round 2 of Absolute Ricky Starks versus Switchblade Jay White of Bullet Club Gold. Match was okay. I think their first one was a bit better. Sometimes, unfortunately, I think they kind of... I could have done without the Kesha thing tonight because that took up a couple minutes and maybe they could have added to that match. And I feel like it was like sometimes that's a timing thing in the main event, and but it got pretty good near the end. It was picking up steam. Was not expecting the Guns to get involved. I wonder, are they the Guns? I guess would be part. I'm seeing the reaction. That name would be perfect in Bullet Club. So are they trying to be in Bullet Club Gold now? I mean, right now it's just, Jay White and, Juice Robinson. So I guess they do need to expand for it to actually be, a club, that to make it, too sweet. So we'll see how it goes. My question would only be then, okay, now it's 4-on-1 against Ricky. What 3 dudes we potentially get to side with him? Which would most likely be a Forbidden Door. So I'm like, okay, who would cross that Forbidden Door? That would make sense for Ricky in any capacity. And then I'm just like, I don't know. We're going to have to see how that goes next week. I'm guessing it's going to have something to do with Forbidden Door. You'll get 3 guys, and then we'll just keep going. I don't think it's just going to enter in a random feud with the Gun Club. I think they're trying to maybe join Bullet Club Gold. We'll see how it goes next week. We'll have more explanations. I did like the match. First time around was better, but hey, at least we got a finish to this one. I'd maybe like to see him run it back maybe for a third time with, a little bit more time and, a little bit of a better finish. But, hey, it's okay. Ricky's still absolute. And, he still could be end up fighting MJF in the near future once again for that world championship. And this time coming out on top. So, he's still absolute. So, Ricky's going to be just fine. Ricky! Okay, you guys, so that is Dynamite. I hope you all enjoyed the show. It's pretty solid. Forbidden Door is just a few weeks away. The first Collision is literally next Saturday with the return of CM Punk. Feel about that as you may. But that's not the only thing going on. This Friday on SmackDown, more Bloodline story drama. Jay supposedly going to make his decision. I ain't buying that. We're going to start big in the road to Reigns and Jimmy with Jay, special guest ref. Sign me up. Take my money. More money in the bank. Qualifying match, but it doesn't really matter. L.A. Knight, yeah, is winning that freaking contract and becoming world champion very, very soon. You know it, yeah. And that is not an insult. That is just a fact of life, yeah. Because Money in the Bank is just a couple weeks away. guys, you're not going to want to miss any of these shows. You're not going to want to miss what your boy, the best gabber in the biz, has to say afterwards. So, guys, keep doing what you're doing. Like, subscribe, all that cool stuff, because you know I am the best at what I do. And remember that when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe? Okay, guys, I will see you after SmackDown to see when, who could possibly be the next to qualify for Money in the Bank. It's going to be Santos and Butch. Let's just be honest. And see what side Jay picks. He ain't going to pick his side yet. It's going to play out at Money in the Bank. So, deuces, party peoples. I'm out of here. See you Friday.